Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a big box full of stuff that I've picked up over the last week, 10 days or so. Bit of everything really, Matchbox, a bit of Hot Wheels, there's a few more premium things in there, there's a bit of everything. There's some main lines, there's some older stuff, there's some Matchbox collectors, there's absolutely all sorts. So without holding on for too long, let's get into it all. Let's have a look at what we've got. I'm going to get a few of the things out of the packaging and show them off. Some of it I will save for later videos, for series videos and such like. So first of all, let's get into it and have a look at what we've got. Okay, first up is the Legends Tour Team Transport BMW M3 and the Rally Hauler. This is this year's Legends Tour. So move that out the way a little bit. Legends Tour Team Transport. I've got a few collectors. This is the last of the batch. I haven't got all of them. I'm missing the Porsches, unfortunately, and that nice Bentley. They'll have to come at some other point. But I've got the Jag XJ220, the 918 Spider, and the 2023 Toyota Supra in Advan. Got a few older Boulevards. I'm down to, I think it's 6 Boulevards now. I've got 4 or 5 Boulevards now that I need. The from 2020 to now, the numbered ones. So I've got 4 here. I've got the number 18, the 86 Sprinter Trueno, number 22, the Mazda Cosmo Sport, and number 25, the Drag Bus. I do have another one that's loose, a bit further down in the box. I am down now to just 1 Boulevard left to get, and I've got it on the way. I've picked it up off eBay at a reasonable price, so that will finish off the Boulevards 1, 2, 1, 3, 6 or whatever it is, 1, 3, 5. Once I've got them in, I'll do a complete rundown of all the numbered Boulevards from 1 to 135 in one video. Got a couple of mailings. We've got the 2020 Zamac, the Sunagon, Volkswagen Sunagon, and we've got the 2021 Zamac, the Dodge Macho Power Wagon, and this year's Porsche 911 GT3. I think I've got another one of them somewhere. I think I've got the... Oh, I found another Boulevard. Oh, that's not... this is an older one. This is from the concept cars. It's a Ford Shelby GR1 concept. There is the last one of the collectors from this year. This is the Nissan Sentra. This unfortunately isn't the original one, the one that's worth the money. This is the second one, the Back to the Future Toyota pickup truck. The other one is quite expensive, the original one. I've got a couple of Fast and Furiouses. Got the Honda Civic and the Toyota Chaser. I have got another one of them somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it'll show itself. It'll show itself later on. Mercedes-Benz 5-pack from Matchbox. That was the only reason I bought this 5-pack, the National Parks Unimog. But having actually looked at it, the only model of these ones that I've already got is that one. So there's 4 new models there. So I did originally buy it just for that one, but it's nice to get others as well. I'm on a bit of a Matchbox Convoys kick at the moment. I'm trying to get a few of them in, so I've managed to pick up some. I've got this one, which is squeezed orange juice, and that is a Mac. Got a couple of the racing transporters. Both are the Good Wrench Racing team, but they are different. Same trucks, I think, but different trailers. And then I picked up this one at the NEC model, NEC Collector Fair the other week. This is quite a nice one, the Shell one with the tanker truck and the smaller truck as well. So that's those. And I've got this new Fast and Furious Silver Series. It's called the Graphic Remix. So basically the cars with the liveries the other way around. So we've got the Integra, the Volkswagen Jetta, Silvia, Honda S2000 and the Lancer Evolution. Basically just the liveries are just a different way around to what they normally are. What else have we got? Formula Ones. I think this is the second series, so we've got both of the Kick Saubers, number 24 and number 77. Both of the McLarens, number 81 and number 4. And last but not least, the Williams, numbers 23 and 43. There's the other Fast and Furious one I was looking for, just the Lancer Evolution. That's the 3 of the latest 5. The other 2 is the Lamborghini and the Porsche. I didn't pick those up as I've already got them. Also picked up this Nissan Silvia from Formula Drift. This is identical to the Boulevard, so I'm going to count that as a Boulevard. Cheating a bit, I know, but it doesn't matter, because they're coming out the packaging and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the two. The one old Boulevard which I have got loose is the Volkswagen panel transporter. I don't know what number that is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's that one. And then we have a couple of main lines. Once again, I was at the NEC and managed to pick up the Dodge Charger Hellcat Super Treasure Hunt and also the main line that goes with it for a very reasonable price. Bloke selling them took a decent offer and accepted it, so got those 2. And what else else we got? Oh yeah, managed to pick up. I don't have many of the NFTs, but I did like this one. This one looked really cool. The Cupra E-Racer. Also got the mainline version in purple. An old cool classics, custom 53 Chevy. Another series I'm trying to slowly tick off. And then away from Hot Wheels and Matchbox, I've got a very nice Tomica Fiat 124 Abarth. I've got one in white and black, but this is quite nice in the racing livery. Then we've got a Tarmac Works Nissan S-Cargo, which is fabulous. Can't wait to have a look at that. And also a bit unusual. This comes from Perca Diecast. Never heard of them. First model I've got from them, but it is this fabulous thing. It's the Lada 2105. We would know it as the Lada Riva in the Niva in the UK, or Riva one. Riva or Niva, I can never remember. One's the off-roader one, the other one was this. A very old style, basic ex-Fiat manufactured by Lada back in the 80s. That looks class. Can't wait to have a look at that one. So that's it. That's the lot. So I will get some of them out. Some of the stuff I'll leave and do a rundown, set by set rundown, and also the Boulevards I'll leave in. I'm going to do a complete rundown 1 to 135 of them when I'll get the last couple in. So let's get a few of these out of the packaging and have a look what we've got. Okay, then we'll start off with the Team Transport Legends Tour car for this year. And it is of course the BMW M3 and the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler. Usual format for the Team Transport, we have the hauler and the car itself. This one is on a little trailer. Won't spend too much time on the hauler, just the normal stuff. We've seen them all before. It's got a metal base, just with the Hot Wheels Legends Tour logos on the side, fully decorated on the back and the front. But obviously this is the one you want to see. It's about the 5th or 6th release of this now. It's come out in car culture a few times. It has been a convention model as well, the Mexican convention. But this one in the 2025 Legends Tour Deco, nice bright yellow, metal base, 10 spokes, white 10 spokes, usual decos front and rear for that one. The trailer is just the standard Hot Wheels Team Transport trailer. It does have something extra on the side there, but nothing untoward. So that's the 2025 Legends Tour Team Transport. We'll have a look at some of the collector series next, the mailings. We've got the 2020 Zamac and the 2021 Zamac, and then a couple from this year. We've got the Nissan Sentra and the 911 GT3. Start off with the 2020 then, the Volkswagen Senegon. This has come out a few different times too. Basically it's a transporter style vehicle made out like a camper van sort of type arrangement. Bike on the back, number 2 there, as you can see. This was the 2020 number 2. We then have the 2021 Dodge Macho Power Wagon. This was number 1. Once again, the Tarmac version. The usual style and design of the mail-ins, the collector series. Then 2 from this year. Nissan Sentra, which once again I think has been released a couple of times in the last couple of years in car culture. Number 6 for this one. Usual decos. The white 6 spokes. And then of course the 911 GT3. Probably the most sought after of the ones for this year. Once again, the white 6 spokes there, green with that yellow and black stripe. So there we go. They are the mail-ins. Core Classics. This is the Chevy, 53 Chevy with the exposed hood there. Trying to slowly work through these Core Classics. There are quite a few of them to get hold of. I think it's about 50 all in all. Probably about halfway through now. Shame they haven't got real riders. They are plastic tyres, but it is a metal base. But that sort of Spectra Frost paint they called it. And yeah, some nice castings in this series, so slowly trying to work through those. Right, let's have a look at this latest release of Fast and Furious. I've got 3 of the cars from this. Lancer Evo. This in this deco I think has come out a few times before, but I've never bothered picking it up, but I thought I would this time. Front and rear decos, plastic base, nice wheels, Toyo tyres, deco on the side. I'm not up with the Fast and Furious stuff. I don't really know whose car's who and what was car's what, so forgive me for that. I just collect the models. Then we've got the Toyota Chaser JZX100. I believe this is a new casting, and this is quite the one to get amongst the JDM enthusiasts. It would have looked better in plain yellow for me, without the black stripe on it. Do like a yellow car. Nice black wheels though. Yeah, definitely one for the JDM guys, but new casting, so give it a go. And finally, of the 3, I believe this one's also causing a bit of a stir as well. The 1993 Honda Civic Coupe EX-EJ1. Like I say, I'm not a JDM person, so I don't know the significance of the car, but a lot of people got very happy about this one. Big spoiler on the back. The other 2 in the set was the Porsche 911 and the Lamborghini Gallardo, I think was it, or the Huracan. Didn't need either of them. They've both been released before, so I didn't bother with them. That Boulevard. I'll show this one because it is out the packaging already. So one of the few I needed in the Magnus Walker Outlaw livery, number 277, of course. So with these 4 or 5 I've got today, I've got one left to get, which is number 2, which is the Skyline. I've got that on the way. I've also got the latest release, the one with the Diablo in. I've also got them on the way. So once I get them in, I'll do a complete rundown of 1 to 136 of the 2020 to 2025 releases. See every single one. NFT. We got this rather nice Cupra E-Racer. I love the wheels on this. Fabulous 10-spoke, sort of a gold colour. Look really smart on this. Once again, not massively into the NFT, or what they call them now, the virtual garage or something. Occasionally though, I do like the odd casting, which I get. This is certainly one that I've got. Very nice indeed. And I did pick up at the same time, that's the mainline version of the same. That was from an earlier one. I think it was M case this year. Was it M or N case? So that's those two. Another couple. There is the Dodge Charger, the new one. Is it a Charger or Challenger's Charger, isn't it? Yep. Dodge Charger Hellcat, 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. This is the Treasure Hunt, Super Treasure Hunt, and there is the standard mainline release. Obviously, the Spectraflame paint and the rear rider wheels, tyres, but there are those two together. Once again, not a massive collector of Super Treasure Hunts, but occasionally I'll pick them up if they're decently priced, and that one was. I made a bit of an offer on it, and the guy accepted. Next up, this Toyota truck from Back to the Future. So this isn't the original one, which goes for big bucks now. This was the second release of it in the on the slightly lesser card, but I don't believe there's any difference in the actual trucks themselves. But yeah, this is the older version, so I'll have the older casting date code on it, but nice to get hold of anyway. Nice chunky truck there. Let's move a few to the back so we'll fit a few more on. We've got some Matchbox collectors next. So we've got 3 from the latest release of Matchbox collectors, starting off with the 2023 Supra in Advan livery. Strange wheel choice, not the greatest, but nice enough model, nice and cleanly done in the black and red of Advan. GR on the front there, that's the Gazoo Racing, the Toyota Racing division. Then we've got this wonderful Jag XJ 220 in this fabulous orange colour, black lace style wheels, monster of a car. If you ever see one of these in real life, they are such an imposing vehicle. Absolutely fabulous and lovely in this orange, beautifully done by Matchbox. One of the highlights. And then last but not least is the 918 Spider in this sort of matte black with the silver and green decos. Not bad. I did miss out on a couple of other Porsches. There's the Porsche Dakar that they've done and they've released, and also the 911 in that hot pink colour, which looks pretty good. So yeah, need to still look out for them. Also, they've got a fabulous old Bentley that they've released which is becoming hard to find in the UK, very difficult to get your hands on over here for obvious reasons. And then we've got 3 oddballs, if you like. This start off with this Tomica basic Abarth Rally. I did already have one of these in white, just white, plain white with the black bonnet, but this is in a bit of a sort of racing style livery and looks pretty nice, to be fair, in this red and yellow. Usual Tomica basic wheels, of course, but really nicely done with the Abarth on the front and on the windscreen there. Number 124. That's really nicely done. I like that. It's certainly much more interesting than the white one. That's in 1/57th scale, so it's a bit bigger. But yeah, very nice to pick up that one. Next up is this fabulous thing. This is the Tarmac Works Nissan S-Cargo. This was announced a while ago and I was dying to get my hands on it. Well, finally I've got hold of it, and yeah, it's definitely lived up to the expectations. Wonderful little model, quirky. I think there was 3, wasn't there? There was the S-Cargo, the POW and the Figaro. They were all released about the same time. Very sort of K-car-y sort of style. I have seen a couple of these on the road in the UK and they look so good. Such an unusual car or vehicle to be seen on the road. So I'm so glad that Tarmac Works did this. Hopefully they'll bring out the Figaro and the POW as well, because that would be all 3 of them, and that would be fabulous. Decent enough interior. There is a, obviously, a right-hand drive there. The back, I think the rear opens up. Yeah, the rear opens up. Nothing inside there, but yeah, there's an opening part on it. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I wish some of these manufacturers would start bringing out stuff like this. Some of the K cars from Japan, much more interesting than just banging out another Civic or Skyline to me. Something really quirky, really interesting. Yeah, more of this, please. Whoever it is, Tarmac Works, Mini GT, whoever. Can we have more of this sort of stuff, please? And then finally, now this is one also that I've been looking forward to getting.